Hello, Mr. Mz1. Here is the report using the diagnostic scanner after using my scanner to talk to all the different computers on your car. So what you're looking at is a display on my diagnostic scanner, and each one of these items here represents a given computer. So the DME is the engine transmission computer, the mobilizer. Here's the DSC, that's the traction control computer, so on and so on, air conditioning instrument cluster. Now you'll see this is page 1 and there's page 2. Now some of them are in red, and when you see it in red, what that means is that the computer has at least one fault in it. We're going to look at these faults on this video, and then I'm going to make some suggestions and recommendations as we go as to what the causes are and as to what is the fix or needed to be done in order to fix the cause. First, we'll look at the engine computer itself. So we're going to read this fault code here, read fault code. And when we read the fault code in this engine computer, it's saying the coolant thermostat, coolant temperature is below the control level. Now what that means is that computer is not happy because the thermostat on your engine is not getting hot enough. Now what eventually will happen on this car is two things if you don't get it fixed. First, you'll notice that eventually it's going to make this service engine soon light come on here itself, and then you will notice that the engine temperature doesn't get quite warm enough, and your heater may not work real well in especially cold temperatures. So keep that in mind. And that's not why you came in, but I am giving you a report that eventually you're going to get a check engine light, and eventually your temperature on your engine is not going to achieve its normal operating temperature, which is going to reduce the heat output there at your feet. And one other thing to keep in mind, if the engine temperature does not run normal because of the thermostat, it will also use a little bit more gas. Now let's get to the other faults that actually have to do with your problem. This is the traction control computer, and that's the computer that controls all of these faults. This one here, I'm putting my laser on it, that one right there, better yet, this one here, and that one there, that's the traction symbol itself. And it will also set this one over here on it, the ABS fault, anti-lock braking itself. So I've looked at these already, but I'm going to look at them again with you. And when we read these faults, there's one of a total of 4 faults. You see, this is fault number 1 of 4. And it's saying the front left wheel spin sensor is not working correctly. So we'll go out here and I'll show you just quickly where the wheel sensor is. So here's your